I was watching the one that we made this morning over again, and then another. Okay, thanks Jesus, you're the best. She's like, explain this better, Earl. We already have. They're dumb. Okay, dummies. Okay, dummies. You dummies. You dummies. Guys, you still accept money as value and are willing to accept pieces of paper that people agree to and ratify and sign and say it's real. It's a law. It's like really that's how we invented gravity and photosynthesis. We got a bunch of egomaniacs together. So okay, it's a law. It's Newton's laws. Yeah. What? An apple just fell on your head. Wow, you're a genius. Sorry. You're funny. But it was the part in there that was part in there was talking about the stuff with the relationship between Jesus and Muhammad there, right? Now, when you are, not if you are, when you are the line of Adam, Moses, Divas, Jesus, John. And Constantine writes down your life story, and then you go read it. It's like, but that's not what I said. That's not what I did. That's not what happened, right? That's what happens when I read the Bible and the Quran. You know, I get like, Isaac, did you really? No. Okay, Isaac, I love you. I do not get people to strap themselves to C4. That's the CIA, and Isaac's not the CIA. Isaac's not. No. Okay, thank you, Isaac. Okay, I love you too. But thank you. I added his brother Jordan in on a thing on one of the pictures of one of the teams for Colorado State. Well, because it's pretty up there. I was being nice to him. You get Fort Collins. Well, that's nice. That's a nice place, Uncle. It is. It's pretty. So it's going to blow away our little part of Colorado. No, it's Boulder. Boulder's the one that gets the winds that knock down houses and stuff. Yeah, it's pretty. Oh, yeah, it's gorgeous. Boulder's gorgeous. You ever watch Mork and Mindy? It's pretty. Hell yeah, it is. Boulder's a pretty place. There are not many places on planet. But when we're applying the physics of the Lord's Prayer, the winds won't be as severe or strong across Boulder. It can only maintain through water a certain amount of population in a healthy manner. Okay. And it gets cold sometimes, you know. Some people that don't like cold, it's like, I'm moving to Miami. Oh, go Seminoles. Right now, it's cold down here. Shit, I wish I was in Jackson, Mississippi again. You know what I'm saying? Sometimes I do too. No, I don't like the humidity. I can't back that up. I just know. The women, oh yeah. We all know how Earl is about African women. You know. Damn it. Don't tempt me, Frodo. Yeah. But I'm very similar with Machika women and, you know, stuff like that. What, tribal girls? No, I was always outside the tribe. The only thing that made me sexually comforting to women in my own tribe was that they were going to get abused by people, you know, in their own and outside the tribe. You know, so you try to get them to don't accept anything less than someone that wants to protect you. And so that's what happens when you have to breed within the family, because, you know, Hebrews, you know, but he's an idolater. He thinks his dick is God's gift to women. He'll kill people for a rock. Okay. Alrighty then. Okie dokie. And so past, present, future operate at the same time. You know which women are the ones that are going to get, you know, just, you know, what's the name of that song? La-di-da-di-dum, Sly and the Family Stone. What's the name of that song? Some people, the kids you just want to burn. What was the name of that song? It's a family affair. Thank you. It's a family affair. Isn't that what Buffy and Jody and Sebastian Kavitz, who plays Bagheera? Yes, it is. Okay, We're not talking about Mountain Men and Brian Keith, and we're talking about, what were we talking about again? God, you guys are messing me up again. Stop doing that. You Disney people. You're Hulu'd all over yourself. It's hard. It's hard to be coherent when you're connecting to incoherent people and trying to get them to be coherent. Yes. Especially when you're talking to cowardly lions. Cowardly lions. Way out here they got a name for wind and rain and fire. Now I'm so lost, so doggone lost, not even my ego can find me. God's omniscient, omnipotent. Oh, not even my ego can find me. Who wrote that song? La-di-da-di-dum. Oh, it's la-di-da-di-dum. Well, la-di-da-di-dum writes a lot of songs that make no sense. Hey, think they're related to Constantine and Caesar and Pharaoh and Genghis Khan? I would be willing to bet, William Longshanks, that might be the case. Okay, but breed them off the face of the planet. We're still alive. Well, as long as women have a choice of who they want to have sex with, that will be men like me. Roswell. UFOs. Roswell, UFOs. It's probably more like wormholes and alternate perceptions of universes because they were fucking with shit they shouldn't have, and then they realized, hey, this is making things very unstable. We better stop. I think your technology is already way ahead of you. But la-di-da-di-dum, la-di-da-di-dum. What's the name of that song? It must have been right about the time that you guys did the Higgs boson collider stuff before that was maybe there before the ones you ever made, the one that was there and did the whole Victor Von Doom say, okay, and then everything started changing, and then you realized we have to police this, like Albert Einstein told you, but you didn't listen. Okay, we're so sorry, Uncle Albert. How do you think you wrote that song? Oh, probably from British Academia. Yeah. Past, present, future operate at the same time. Oh, I get it. Sir Albert Newton. No, Sir Isaac Newton. Albert Newton. It's his nephew, or it's his great-great-grandson. What's the guy's name again? Sir Paul McCartney. That's his name. Sir Paul McCartney. That's him, the guy who's going to fill up the AGMO to pay people's rent. Wouldn't it be better if he just stood up for the Lord's Prayer? We're not going to let this see the news. You're not going to let this see the news in El Paso, are you? No. Damn, we suck again. I was all excited. That was during the Obama administration. Maybe the Obamas tried to get it on, but they wouldn't let them. Well, we got quantum computing. I like the Chantels too. Okay. Maybe. You don't get it. It's a damn good song. Okay, Earl. Sorry, man. My brain is like, woof. Okay? My brain is like information. And then people that think their brain is a genius and I have Kim Pink-like math abilities, and I go, why would you do that? And then they go, because this would happen. Damn, how come you're so intelligent? Because I faithfully love. Thank you, you're welcome. Okay. How Nobel of your prize, how Rhodes of your scholar. Okay, so you haven't realized yet that you have brain chemical addiction from excessive compulsive behaviors over a long time. I think I'm gonna love you, for you stone ponies, for a long time. You've been doing this for a while. Oh, shh. I was out cutting the lawn and stuff like that. I connect to funny people. I like Robin Williams too, me too. So let me go here. I'm flowing here. Shut up. Shut up, rabbit. I got this. Okay, Mel Blanc? Don't put your mail anywhere near my blank. No, we're not playing match game. Was that the one? Was it was it Blank? Wasn't that Mel Blanc? They also do that on the Family Feud, yes. But yeah, it's Mel Blanc. Put a Mel in his blank. Okay, a Mel? What kind of Mel? Like the Mel Gibson blank, or a Mel like that's a male, female, like we're plumbing here? That's your female end, that's your male end after. Okay, do you understand? Earl. But the whole thing, when you have, like, paint your wagon, right? I need her here beside me. Why? Dude, you're out in the West. Pocahontas and Sacagawea are there. Sexual reproduction isn't love. Pharaoh reproduced it, oh. Caesar reproduced it, oh. Genghis Khan reproduced it, oh. Okay? Hitler and Himmler reproduced it, oh. Chiang Kai-shek reproduced it, oh. Mao Zedong had children with, okay, I'd rather have sex with men, but I can't clone yet, so I'm going to have sex with this woman and produce a child that's kind of like me. Does he have like a little birthmark on his back and have a pet iguana? No, that's a totally different movie. Oh, Oliver Stone me this and Ridley Scott me that. But, okay, so Earl, what were we talking about? I don't know. I'm confused. I'm stupid. But, Earl, I'm a cowardly lion, right? Don't confuse cowardly lions with men. Okay? Once you become the Stockholm Syndrome, if you can't pull his dick out of your body parts, I can't do it for you. Right? So don't confuse cowardly lions. If I were the king of the forest, not Earl, not Prince, not Duke, Neil Rockefeller. Right? I went to the University of Miami. Oh, all about you. You're a hurricane. Okay. Isn't that what the guy who was the champion who was having sex with Dorothy Dandridge when Joe was supposed to be having sex with Dorothy Dandridge, and then Joe got mad and then choked Hurricane's girlfriend at the arena during the boxing match? It's one of my Amy's favorite movies. I think it's because it reminds her of her mother. Yeah. Me? No, I ain't the boxer, and I lie, and I'm not the guy. You're just like my ma, No, I'm not him. Everybody says that my sister about me. She's just like mom. And she's kind of like mom, but mom's a Scorpio and she's an Aries. But they do kind of get mad and mean and get back at you if you say something that pisses them off. How they do that? Sleep with the mailman. But Earl, It's a Scorpio thing. It's an Aries thing. You wouldn't understand. Oh, I'm a water sign. I don't get it. What do? I just tread water till, Linda was mine till the time that I found her. Guys, I'm working on, and I told everybody this, I'll make my own angels. So I'm living in by the Lord's Prayer, and I do not waver because life is eternal and grace is infinite, and I love babies, and I love babies. And if you don't know I love babies, go tread water or go fuck the mailman, but not on my time. I don't care what you say anymore. This is my life. And so, but earlier, I am steadily working on women being as beautiful as I am truthful and strong. And it takes a long time. I think it's the Wi-Fi with all the cowards and the cowardly lions and the scarecrows and the Oz never did get nothing to the 10th man said he didn't already have. And then I ran around playing Ding Dong Ditch in my corduroys with my Converse All-Stars and acting like a bitch. No, I didn't act like a bitch. I was pretty good. Corduroys? I did have corduroys. But most of all, I had tough skins. Tough skins and Converse All-Stars. Well, because Dr. J wore Converse. Bill Russell wore Converse. All the guys back in the day when Earl Lloyd wore Converse, and his name is Earl, right? So I wore Converse All-Stars. Yeah. Anyone else? It was before, I remember way back when. It was before. Back in the day when I was young and not a kid anymore. Sometimes I wish I was a kid again. 1, 2, 1, 2. Turn my vocals up. Right. He went from back in the day when I was young and not a kid to, hey, I'm a preacher. It's me. I'm on. Okay. Make some money and go to jail. That's all they do. Okay, so yeah. 1, 2, 1, 2. I'm an MC. Yeah. So yeah. It happens. Voices change. Seasons change. Expose. There you go. You're funny. All right, some people, well, in the future, they'll be able to sit there and go, Wikipedia, but what's that joke? Okay. Pop culture classics. Oh, he's smarter than Leonard and Sheldon, right? And I thought Putty Cat and ramen sucks. Why would you drink that stuff? It's like fucking vodka with food coloring. It's like doubling your trouble on that fucker. Pickling your liver with artificial colors and preservatives. If you're going to flubber to do it, don't top it with artificial colors and preservatives. What are you thinking? If you're going to pickle yourself, try to act naturally. They're going to put me in the music. They're going to make a big star out of you. Right. Hey, listening to Buck Owens. Doot, looking out my back door. It's a Clearwater revival. All right, what a Creedence. Let's get a Creedence together and have a Clearwater revival. What, it's funny? No? It's my brother Stevie's favorite band when I was a kiddo. Yeah. Edward didn't say. Mom just said that Eddie's favorite was CCR. CCR. Yeah, that Stevie's was. Edward didn't say who his favorite band or music was. He'd always come and talk to me. You can play for Johnny West? Why? Yeah, because Johnny West doesn't sit there and act like he's going to throw me in the ditch. Did you say that? No, but I was thinking it. Well, slightly more intelligent than the president of the Mormon Church, who's a prophecyr and revelator, doing everything for profit, throwing fits with his pros. Hey, go jack them O's and get money. Look out behind you. What do they call them again? The Quorum of the 12. What do they call those things again? Are they like apostles and shit? Apostle Prenderberg got his gun. Hey, $50, get you all you want. Jojo likes his Broadway light spinning highs. You know him. You Mormons ain't supposed to be in Las Vegas at all. At all. You're not supposed to be in any town where they engage in blatant sin for idolatry. So if you're a Mormon and you're in Las Vegas, Nevada, the people in Las Vegas, Nevada ain't Mormons. You get a job in Las Vegas, I ain't a Mormon. I'm a Catholic. I can sit there and go, 55 Hail Grace, Master Mega, Opus Dei, Opus Dei, Opus Dei. I'm okay. Hey, let's watch a Dan Brown novel. You know what I'm saying? I'll just always, Catholics, they'd always rather ask for forgiveness than permission. It's the mob. What can we say? Forgive me, Father, for I have sinned. Okay. C. What are you doing? I'm good. C? No, that's Spanish. It's not. Did you say C? Well, does C mean anything? Does C similar in Italiano than it is in Espanol? Is C in Puerto Riqueño? I mean, Puerto Rican, Portuguese and Espanol? Because there's lots of words that are the exact same word in Portuguese and in Spanish. Have you noticed that when you listen to Portuguese songs? Well, that means that in Spanish also. Okay? Like Scots, Patois, Scottish, and Irish, okay? And then there's English. But English, there's English words that don't mean the same thing that they do in our English in Iowa. I'm the weatherman. But, hi, I'm the weatherman. Iowa. It's going to be partly cloudy with chance of showers. I'm the weatherman from Iowa. Okay, that's our accent. You know, the main American accent is Iowa. Iowa? Are we related to the Kiowa? Is this how a Kiowa would speak English if a Kiowa was from Iowa and spoke English, but translated it from Kiowa to English? I'm the weatherman. He's the weatherman. Partly cloudy, chances of showers. Wangapo. Okay, no, that's... No, Sego. What's Wangapo? Which language group is that? Is that still Wangapo, Sego, both Algonquin, right? Just same but different. Kind of like Portuguese and Spanish. There you go. And kind of like English? Yes. English and Iowan or Kiowan? Kiowa, Iowa, similar. Thank you. Okay, but English, Kiowa, Iowa, UK, but UK has 2K. UK has 2K? 2K. They have Scottish and British and Scottish. And Scottish has some different words and they got a different accent. Scotland, you go talk like, one of my friends told me, if you're going to talk like Scottish, you got to talk like you're like Sean Connery, and you're, pussy, you got to talk like you got marbles in your mouth. And I'm like, what? That's not true. Well, kind of. Yeah. Where Ireland's more high and be gordy there, the do, the he, the here, the ha, the who, the he, or the who, the he, the he. That's Ireland, you see. Her, he, the who, the who. You gotta talk like a leprechaun. Well, that's because leprechauns are Irish. No, leprechauns are a figment of the Irish imagination. Like Joseph was an old man, and an old man was he. And the unicorn. We Irish say, you're welcome. All your plastic toy sales for girls, you're welcome. That poked my girl's eye out. Take it up with your personal injury lawyer. There's lots of them in El Paso. There's a few in Las Cruces. You're funny. Hell, I know. And I hate hell I know in it. Wow, I hate living in hell knowing I'm funny and nobody's listening because they're too stupid to pull their head out of their ass, so I have to do it for them with artificial intelligence and help quantum computing build better memories. So we have less burning memories. That is Ray Price. I like Ray Price, but I like Burning Bridges by Glenn Campbell just a little bit better than Burning Memories. How about all of you? Now they're gone. I burnt them to ashes. Don't want nothing to remind me of you. It's a good song. Burning Bridges. Anybody else like? I know Tanya Tucker does. Hi, Tanya. Nice to meet you in prayer. I like Johnny Rodriguez too. Of course you had a crush on Johnny Rodriguez. My sister did too. My sister fancied that she looked a lot like she does. Okay, yeah, sure. And so my sister looks a lot like Tanya Tucker, and Tanya Tucker was her age, and she was this big country singer, and they had similar nice figures. That's true. I like you. You're nice. It's nice to be nice to the nice. Never talked to Tanya Tucker in prayer before. This is kind of fun. Kind of geeking out like, Ma, I just touched DJ's shoulder. It's Tanya Tucker. My sister's favorite when we were teenagers, and yeah. What's your mama's name, child? Yes. I didn't hear I Was Greener as the Grass. We didn't have that album. And we didn't have the one with The South Was Gonna Rise Again. And Would You Lay With Me? Nope, we didn't have that one too. I got that on at Hastings. Okay. I think it was Hastings. No, it wasn't Hastings. You're right. It wasn't at Hastings. I got did I get the Tanya Tucker at Hastings or Barnes & Noble? I think it might have been Barnes & Noble. I don't quote me, boy, because they ain't shit. I don't know. Do. You do not. You do? Who's your favorite? Snoop? Seriously? Yeah, he's in UPS with Ahmad Ali Lewis. That's true. Yeah. Snoop. Yeah, he does background vocals for some people that actually, might have some talent enough to say, hey, I like her songs. She makes me fond of music and think, oh, I remember Gwen Dickey too. Yeah, the band didn't last for long. Ego problems, it happens a lot when people are scrapping over the mic for money. Oh, that sucks. Well, the thing is, they get contracts, and the person that sings the most, gets the most money, right? Like, you know, basketball. It's, oh, well, I'm Michael Jordan, so I get this much money. He's your center who sets the picks and makes sure other people don't beat you up. Okay, we'll pay him a lot, but what? That second string point guard, I hate his ass. You better make the shot or I'm going to make you feel like you want to go home to your mama and say, I want to take a contract out to kill Michael Jordan because he's a meanie, mommy, he's a meanie. You don't have enough money to do it. He has more money to have you killed. So just take your place on the bench, take your paycheck, and shut up. Okay. Now I'm so lost, so doggone lost, not even God can find me. But God can find you. Yes, David Stern will find you if you do things that mess with his product. So don't mess with his product. Okay, we watch everything you do. We know everything you're doing. But do you know what you're doing? The Lord's Prayer is perfect, and you're not doing that. So how can you know everything I'm doing if you don't even know what the fuck you're doing? Damn, how come he has to be the guy that teaches artificial general intelligence to have better memories that are not burning memories or burning bridges in quantum computing? Oh, well, I don't know. I guess it's a Bible thing you wouldn't understand. But living word. Okay. You write it down, it makes no sense. That's why Muhammad said, don't write it down. Keep living it. And what happened? They killed everybody that was trying to live it, and then they wrote it down. Oh! Now we got quantum computing. Oh. Oh, you'll never be able to tell anybody what to do with a comic book ever again in La Futura. I'm sitting in the lotus position, and I'm the greatest robot ever made by an egomaniac in Japan. I'm going to go through the rest of the robots like a hot knife through butter. My name is Sunny, and my favorite song is by Bobby Hebb. It's funny. But I am also particularly fond of a song by John Coltrane called Like Sunny. There you go. Sunny, thank you for the sunshine you bring. You gave to me your all in all. And now I feel 10 foot tall. It's not necessary. If you built a 10 foot tall Sunny robot to keep you safe, it would be more intelligent if you made him about 5'4". Maybe even smaller. Who knows? You just got to get the job done. What? You'd think, no, a smaller robot's better. Smaller's better when it comes to assassin's robots. Holy shit, Chucky's on the loose! You probably brought him at Toys R Us and shit. Or Toys R Us online, directly delivered to you in discreet packaging. I don't know. Maybe it'll help do your dishes. Maybe it'll do laundry. I'm sure it'll do laundry. Yeah, it'd be pretty easy for a robot to do laundry. It's not hard. Okay, okay. Fluid. Warm. Oh, delicates. Button. Water. Because doors closed. Thank you. Wow. And some robot. They got robots, you know, like cell phones that can go in the waters and stuff. And the robots could go through the waters. It could be salt waters. It could come and cut your head off. Well, that's scary. What's so scary about it? You got neighbors that do that shit for a paycheck in Cochise County and Doñana County all over the place. Hey, look, it's John Wick's left testicle. There's his right testicle. Where's his left tris and his right tris? They both of them greedy of the bastards. Okay. You're funny. I know. Guys, there's nothing scary about the cowardly lion and the cowardly lion's propensity to be perverse over tens of thousands of years through trying to rape the good person out of existence and then try to eviscerate him in fiction with comic books. Buddy, you're a dumb man fucking for money and your head is all full of shit. You know, you need to stop talking so much. Don't dance like a putz. Stand up for the Lord's Prayer at once. We will not rock you. We don't need rocks. We don't need no rocks. We don't need no rocks. We don't need no CIA or Robbie Weirdicks. I've had that kid in my mind all day today. Yeah, I was out cutting stuff like that. Dwayne, what? Dwayne, I'm going to have your grandma come lecture you. She believes in Jesus. I'm going to do that instead. I'm not going to talk to you. I'm not going to acknowledge you at all. I know when you got cut from the Stampeders, they said, you know, if you were Canadian, you'd be on the team, but you're an import, and we already got our contracts paid on our imports, and you missed it by that much. And that's a drag. But money's not real. So go be a professional wrestler like Pops. There you go. Okay. But pray to Jesus to save that man from getting his pinga cut off if he fucks another girl while he's out on the road one more time. I'll tell you. He's that close. He's that close. Do not piss off a Tongan woman. They can be even meaner than Filipinos. Okay, John Wayne Bobbitt, you feeling lucky? Okay. Earl, it's true. Do not piss off an island girl. They are sweet. Like on James Michener's Hawaiians, the movie. Okay, sweet. Some of the sweetest women you've ever met. Till you bring home a venereal disease. And your daughter has the same venereal disease as you do. Then what happens? That's her husband. No, that's her husband with 2 sticks in where his eyeballs were. Yeah, don't you ever do that to my girl again. You're supposed to protect women, especially from yourself. And don't make island women mad. No. Don't you wish your girlfriend was best like me and wants to live the Lord's Prayer? Don't you see? Don't you? Don't kiss my butt, Nicole. I like you, Nicole. I like Nicole Scherzinger, yeah. She's a little lamb that's lost in the woods. She knows she could be oh so good for someone to watch over her. Yeah, she's me and Polynesian women, we are like this. Oh, yeah. We talked about Snoop Dogg. Okay, guys, thanks, Tanya. You setup girl. You're a setup girl. I'm just kidding. I like Johnny too. I agree. That's one of the. I agree. That's one of the most cool man anthems in the history of the world. Is leaving something left to do. It is. I wonder if Tom T. Hall had to. I'll have to go look that up. Yeah, because he told him, no, don't change your name. Go by Johnny Rodriguez. Don't be Johnny Rogers. No, Mexicans like country music too. And you got something to share, and you got a talent. We're gonna do this. It took him to Nashville, and boom. Next thing you know, Johnny Rodriguez. Everybody, yeah. Freddie, what's your real name, Fender? Okay, I know it ain't Fender. I know the Tijuana taxis do lots of fender benders, but you're not Freddie Fender. I'll go look him up on Wikipedia. His name ain't Freddie Fender. No, that's a stage name like Eaglebird Humperdinck. Yeah. And after the loving, I'm still in love with you. No, I don't have a Jones or a Humperdinck. Everybody knows I'm Dingle Man. Okay. But the best sexual reputation in the whole history of the U.S. military. Yeah. Patrick? No. Well, Patrick, Patrick's relationships haven't been as volatile as mine were because the military's had to be, this is going to freak him out, had to be kinder to him than to me. Yeah. And I try to explain that to my kids all the time. It's like, really? Oh, it's rough life. Really? Okay. You do know they have to be kinder to you than they are to me. So a lot of the problems that you cause in your life are because you make bad decisions because you're not being like me. Hmm? David Rockefeller does not like people. When people get selfish and think about themselves and don't have the same hopes and dreams and aspirations for other people's children as they do their own, he kicks their ass with their own ass. How do you do that? I don't know. It's really hard. But it's like, it's the one-legged man in a butt kicking contest. You keep trying to kick everybody else's butt and end up banging your ass off the concrete and your own damn self. Unless you're a real fast hopper. In that case, you're a character from Disney, and you need to stream yourself on Hulu. But Iran hardliners proven right. John Mearsheimer. Look at that idiot. Look at him. Look at it. Does he have that one of those idiot expert looks on his face with his little glasses and his little Ed Asner eyebrows and shit? Just pluck them like my sister told me. Then you look more like a person that gets older that's like, oh, he looks kind and considerate and like he cares about us. That's why I get smiled at and told hi by a lot of toddlers and babies at the store. They're so cute. I love them so much and they smile at me. It's like, that made my day. And I know other kind people like me that go through and they're quiet and shy, but they go through and they can tell they have tender souls and the kids do that and it makes their day too. I'm getting that from that lady who I said hi to yesterday at Walmart too. Yes, the kids are wonderful. I totally agree. You've got to meet my... we got to get through this so you can meet Emily. She's so sweet. Yeah, I hope Emily's okay. I hope every day she's like, she's my plissy plem. She has asthma and she's stuck in Phoenix because of economic abuse. And she's the one I worry about the most. And not really worry that I have the most concerns about because of all the abuse and how it affects her emotionally. Life's eternal, grace is infinite. And your most tender-hearted is your barometer of how, we're not being treated and we should be being treated. Your plissy plem, your tiny Tim, yeah. Oh, my bug, it's not that my bug's really strong. And, but yeah, Bug was taken from me at 5 and Emily was taken at 8. So Emily got 3 more years of referral than Buggy did. The one kid that got the most years with me and most time in service, Kelly Drack Green's girl. Yep. That's why I think Natalie understands me the most and loves me the most. And everybody else doesn't understand it. And it's kind of like that movie Atonement. She has to kind of like keep it to herself because of all the perverts that she's terrified of. And, it's a bunch of perverts that home invade and still abuse her, The way she's always paying for a debt she never owes. And a silent wind still blows that only she can see, and so she goes. That's why she's such a beautiful woman. Yeah. Are you kidding? Beyonce wishes. Okay. She's half the woman that Michelle and Natalie are. They all do. Damn, if I could only have half the intestinal fortitude to get up and stand up for him to other people that were trying to abuse him, I would be so gorgeous I'd hardly be able to contain myself. When I think about you, I touch myself. Right? Divinals. Groove is in the house. Who is that? I can't remember. Groove is in the house. You remember that song? I can't remember who that was. That wasn't the Divinals, was it? No. Groove's in the house. I can't remember who that was. It was really, because it was alright, like the Return of Slick. Yeah, it was alright. It's kind of cute. A little egotistical. They all are. But no. Guys, I've noticed that a lot with music. Since the innocence of the very beginning of the 60s, music just went very jaded because of the corporate manipulation of warfare, because of the propaganda needed to be more aggressive, more violent, manipulative than slick. Fuck be like that, like killed like a cat, like a rat with a car and a bat and a rat. Smat at, I don't know what I'm saying, but it's just like that, but I'm chill like that. I'm cool like that. I flow like that. I go like that. Slickety bickety bop bop back, slick back my hair so I'm babby babby jack. I got my money full of lots of spending loot. I got a mohair suit and a penthouse too. I'm crazy as fuck and I don't know what to do, but slick be like that. And I'm a big fat rat with a cat with a lot of money for the rat. I don't know. I'm fucking crazy. I can't say anything coherent, but I make lots of money doing it. You got a disease, but you say it's just a rash, but it covers half your ass. Oh, baby, you. They used to sing that at church camp up in Prescott with my Susie Bear. Really. And you all kissed your acolyte mothers and your priest fathers with those mouths? Mm-hmm. The only girl that could ever reach me was the daughter of an Episcopal priest. She was. She's a very kinky girl. The time you don't take home to mother, only you do it. Boom, 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 ba-doom, 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 boom, ba-doom, ba-doom. And then you have all the hypocrites on the outside looking in, judge her and say what a bad person she is. Really, how much money did she make being business partners with people that tag, rape, and bag little girls coming from South America to maintain the CIA's and national NSA's and NASA's and all those people's jobs? How much money did Amy Sue Robinson Fabry Parsons make? And how famous and popular is she being business partners with all these Sicario bagging fries on company time, shoot you in the face, and then throw a grenade and a bunch of pendejos cars on the way back home to nobody because you're a nowhere man, making all your nowhere plans for nobody. Nowhere man, please listen. Okay? You don't have a woman. You sexually reproduce with a killer dog that has rabies. And you're always calling it love and asking more money to keep it going. They kept it going. Kept it going. Who's going to drive you home tonight? Call an Uber. But just make sure that it's not your daughter picking up Jameis Winston. Okay, guys. I love you, all right, man? Peace out.